Good morning, Todd here in San Miguel de Allende. It's another day of construction at our house, so time to get out into the countryside and go for a ride. I don't know where we're going, but it's been a while since I made a video and some of the fans are clamoring for more, so let's go. All right, it's time for our first stop. We always make this stop on the way down. You will see why it's very, very important. This is for dog food. Hola, buenos días.
Buenos días.
¿Puedo pedir 15 pesos de comida para los perros, por favor?
¿Cuál? 18. Puede ser esta.
Sí, está bien.
Esta, digo.
Es
¿Cuánto?
15 pesos, sí. Muchísimas gracias.
Adiós, buen día.
Gracias.
Adiós.
And that's what you can get for 15 pesos for the dogs of San Miguel. And here we are at the meeting place, the Estación de Ferrocarril en Calzado de la Estación. Hola, chicos.
Pinche gringo.
Somos todos pinche gringos. Morning. And now you'll see why we picked up the dog food. This one's smart. He's actually waiting for me because he knows, and here they come. Here comes everybody. Here comes everybody. Oh yes, everybody's very excited. Very excited. Hi there. Hi there. Little puppy. Hi there. A little harder with my chest harness on, but they're all waiting for this. Yes, they are. Oh, sweeties. Hi there. Oh, sweetie. And then I try to spread it out a little bit, but they know because I want the puppies to get some. We started coming here about 6 weeks ago because there was a mother who just had a bunch of puppies, and the mother was just incredibly thin. You can see some of these dogs are really thin. And there's many cats too. Willie's feeding the cats right now as I've got the dogs. And the little ones are getting some. Try to spread it out a little bit. All right, this is called Heartbreak Hill for us because it's a little steep. We sometimes do some trail maintenance, and Chris, shout out to Chris, he came out and did trail maintenance here last week so that we wouldn't fall into a rut. And then he's not here today to be on the video, even though your relatives or your aunt and uncle are screaming for more. So shout out to Chris. Thank you for maintaining that trail. So today we are riding to Atotonilco, and basically also called River Run, because we just crossed the bridge in La Cieneguita, and then we turn right along the river. And look, Chris is here. I didn't realize you were here today. You were so far ahead. Say hi to the relatives.
Toto, nice to see you, my friend. You're making a video for my aunt and uncle. Yeah.
I just love the seasons here. There's so much green through irrigation. We're riding to Atotonilco, which means we're riding along the Banda River. And all the farmers basically just put big pipes into the river and just suck the water out onto the crops. There's sorghum, there's wheat, there's all kinds of stuff growing here. Avena.
Totally doable now.
You know the road that goes to what we think.
All right, so we're making a new crossing here. What's one thing about riding too is we're always exploring new paths. Sometimes we get a little lost out here, he says, as he almost missed the turn. But luckily, we have people like Bill and Aldo who've been riding for 25, 30 years and have gifted us so many of these trails, the knowledge of these trails, so that we can get around out here. People are often asking, hey, where's the trail? Where do you buy? And it's like, oh gosh, there are 50 turns in every ride. So it's not just one trail. You have to kind of come out and explore. Look, I just missed a turn, but luckily this goes the same way. See, and I know that because I've done this enough times. Okay. Another thing that happens a lot is we have trails and suddenly, hey, there's a fence there. So there's the trail and here's the new trail. Just gotta find your way. All right, and this is now the Banda River, which we have to cross. Not much of a river. Can I ride it?
Yeah. You can ride it straight into the sand and wipe out.
You could do that.
The one perfectly placed rock. And this is the Banda River. All right, Virgin Trail here. Never been on this one. Are you guys talking about me?
Yeah, we said you're famous. There's a lot to talk about.
All right, Willie, show us your cave.
Yeah, it's such a cool thing because it was used moons ago. It's so easy to see remnants of, fires in there just hanging out.
All right, we're here because Willie's going to show us a cave. Wow.
So this is where it's all been carved out with the high river line.
Wow.
Over centuries.
Uh-huh.
Nice little cool spot in the summer.
And there's Atotonilco in the distance.
Look, you're looking down.
This beautiful river valley. And now we're looking down towards Nirvana. A lovely place to eat. This is the church right here where they keep El Señor de la Columna. And this Sunday, for 199 years, they've been carrying the cross from here, from Atotonilco into San Miguel in a religious ceremony that is just incredible. Maybe we'll make a video with that too. But this is where they keep the cross that they carry in. So we're coming up to the main church here in Atotonilco. This is famous all throughout Mexico. Sometimes called the Sistine Chapel of Mexico. And I'll see, oh, it's closed. So, oh no, it's not, it's open. All right, we can take a little peek. So it's also famous because this is part of the Route of Hidalgo, the Route of Independence. And every stop that Hidalgo made on the Route of Independence has one of these águilas heads pointing in the route, the direction of the route. All right, Aldo, tell us about Atotonilco.
The big libertad, the big eagle's head. There's about 280 of those that follow Father Hidalgo's path of independence. The first one's in the church in Dolores. I happen to be there and I happen to read it. Second one is in La Eda. We haven't been there yet. We've got to get there. Following Father Hidalgo's route from Dolores, La Eda. The third one here. It comes here. The third one's here. It picks up the Virgin of Guadalupe banner, La Morena. From here it goes to San Miguel. The fourth one is used to be right beside the Pipila statue at the Glorieta. They didn't put it back in when they rebuilt it. Continues, follows Father Hidalgo's path until he gets caught, beheaded, and his heads are hung up in Albondiga in Guanajuato.
Actually, his head was in the Alhóndiga, the fort in Guanajuato, not Albondiga, which means meatballs. So I kidded him about that for a moment. And here is the church in Atotonilco. Let's take a look at these magnificent frescoes. It really is incredible. The frescoes. I guess they're frescoes in this church.
It's better than the other way.
So after our stop at the church, we headed back home. We had a couple of mechanicals, which is not unusual here. All right, here's the end of the road. We do our little turn off to get some more single track. And there's a lovely ruin right up here in these trees that I never knew about until just last week. So let's go take a peek right here. I never know what these ruins are, but they're old and I find them quite delightful. I mean, there's a niche in there, so I'm assuming this is like an old capilla of some sort. And we basically rode back the same way on what we call the river run. It's just a beautiful shady path that goes along the river and a little dusty this time of year. We still have a couple of months before the rains hit, so that dust is only going to get worse. Our daily traffic jam of farm animals. So cute. See you later, guys.
What a fucking sound! Yeah, hello to you too. Yes, buenos dias. Hello, my friend. Hello, my friend.
Buenos días. So that was basically our ride today. This is once again going along the river run from Atotonilco Thanks so much for coming along. And if you enjoyed it, please like the video. We love sharing San Miguel de Allende with you all. And if you have an idea for a video, we always love to hear from you as well. All right, thanks and have a great day.